Great. Now I'm gonna see if I can use my other mic. So I think my other mic, well, bad, is better than this. Is better than this. Testing. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Testing, testing. Um, Looks like it sound better, no? Hello. Um, well, I suppose it's good enough. Oh well. Oh, this is why there's an auxiliary mic. That was on. So my voice was doubling. That's so weird. I never turned that on. Yeah, I'm new to using OBS and all this shit, so bear with me, bear with me. But okay, this is good, right? Yeah, ooh, there we go. Crisp. Crisp. That's a good word. It goes from the back of your mouth to the front of your mouth. Okay. I think where I was in Nisus, in the northern region of Morrowind. I found that locked box. That's kind of cool. That little like trinket oddity store, and there was a locked box. In fact, with a it had a lockpick challenge rating of 150, which I have no idea how I'm gonna open that, but I really want to. Okay.
Say your business.
And wasn't this the? Yeah, this is like the Imperial Trade House. So I guess Nisus is also kind of like an Imperial
What do you want?
outpost. Or I think there's an Imperial. It's not. It's not Imperial outpost, but there's an Imperial outpost like connected to it, sort of. Where was I here? The locked box, right? Yeah, that was that restaurant or restaurant shop. I want to get in here, but
Speak, traveler.
you look like you have kind of a watchful eye on this place. I mean, maybe not. Maybe not, actually. Let's just try it. And sometimes they don't care if I unlock doors. Okay. They care. But also, this apparently is a Thieves Guild building, which I'm confused about. Maybe it's like the Imperials and the Thieves Guild, they're in each other's pockets, you know. It's all a big operation. Which kind of makes some sense since the Thieves Guild represents like foreign interests, I would say, in Morrowind versus the Kimona Tong. Kimura Tong. And I think I've already talked to these guys.
Say your needs.
Boom, boom. Yeah, Darius. Right. Yeah, I could actually join the Imperial Legion here, but I don't want him. I don't think I've read this. The Death Blow of Ambernani. Yeah, this is where I left off last time. Oh, wait, I forgot. I think my volume's a little too high. Let me test. Let me test. Let me test. Well, whatever, it's fine. For now. The Death Blow of Abernanite with explains. There is explains from the sage Geocrates Varnus. I will give you explains. Do not worry. Okay. Broken battlements and wrecked walls where worship of the horror one embraced. The bites of 50 winters, too, frost and wind, have cracked and pitted the unholy gates, and brought down the cruel, obscene spire. So is this like some building where there was like a cult that worshipped the horror or something? All is dust. All is nothing more than dust. The blood has dried and screams have echoed out, framed by hills in the wildest forlorn place of Morrowind sits the barren bones of Abernanit. I want to go here. That sounds awesome. Ancient ruined ta- tower where they worshipped a horror. When thrice blessed Rangidil 3, I don't know what are the numbers meaning, first saw Abernanit, it burnished silver bright with power and permanence. A dreadful place with dreadful men to guard it, with fever-glassed eyes and strength through the horror. Rangadil saw the foe's number was far greater than the few ordinators and buoyant armigers he led. Okay, so Rangadil is a leader of buoyant armigers. Or leader of, like, um, tribunal troops. Watching from the hills above, the field and castle of death. Well, it stood, it damned the souls of the people of Morrowind, accursed, iniquitous castle Abernanit. The alarum was sounded. The alarum, I like that, was sounded, calling the holy warriors to battle, to answer villainy shield with justice's spear, to steel themselves, to fight at the front and be brave. Rangadil too grasped his shield and his thin ebon spear, and the clamor of battle began with a resounding crash to shake the clouds from the sky. The shield wall was smashed and blood staunched. The ground of the field of battle like no other of Morrowind, to destroy the evil of Abernanite. The maniacal hordes were skilled at arms, for certes, but the three holy fists of Mother, Lord, and Wizard, Amlexia, Vivek, Silthsil, 4. These are the names? So there's the horror, Rangadil. I don't know why. Wait, where's 3? Oh, here, yeah. But then the bites of 50 winners. Is that also, does that mean it's like a person? Or not a person, but like some sort of living entity? So Mother, Lord, and Wizard pushed the monster's charge back in charge after charge. Rangadil saw from above, because he's on his hill, urging the army to defend Dagoth Thras 5, himself in his pernicious tower spire. Urging the armies to defend. Comma. Urging the armies to... Oh, I see. So Rangadil saw from above, urging the army to defend. Yeah, so Dagoth Thras is urging his own army to defend. So he's the leader of this tower. I forget what pernicious means. Having a harmful effect in a gradual or subtle way. Okay. and knew that only when the heart of evil was caught would the land e'er be truly saved. He pledged then, by the temple and of the holy tribunal of Morrowind, to take the Tower of Abernanite. In a violent push, the tower base was pierced, but all efforts to fell the spire came to naught, as if all the strength of the horror held that one tower. The stairwell up was steep and so tight that two warriors could not ascend it side by side. So single file the army clambered up and up to take the tower room and end the reign of one of the cruelest petty tyrants in the annals of Morrowind, Dagoth Thras of Abernanite. They waited a victory cry from the first to scale the tower, but silence only returned, and then blood. Damn. First only a rivulet, and then a scarlet course poured down the steep stairwell with the cry from above. Dagoth Thras is besting our army one by one. Whoopsies. Rangadil called his army back, every ordinator in buoyant armature, and he himself ascended the stairs, passing the bloody remains of the best warriors of Morrowind to the tower rooms of Abernanit. Like a raven of death on its eyrie was Dagoth Thras, holding bloody shield and bloody blade at the tower room door. Every thrust of Rangadil's spear was blocked with ease, every slash of Rangadil's blade was deflected away, every blow of his mace was met by the shield, and every quick arrow shot could find no purchase. For the monster's greatest power was in his dread blessing, that no weapon from no warrior found in all of Morrowind could pass the shield of Abernanit. As hour passed hour, Rangadil came to understand how his greatest warriors met their end with Dagoth Thras, for he could exhaust them by blocking their attacks, and then, thus weakened, they were simply cut down. The villain was patient and skilled with the shield, like that guy in the Mirror book. This is his playstyle, the shield. Just block all the attacks, wait for them to get tired, get him. Good strategy if you got a big shield. And Rangadil felt even his own mighty arms growing numb, while Dagoth Thras anticipated and blocked each cut. And Rangadil feared that without the blessing of the Divine Three of Morrowind, he'd die in the Tower of Abernanite. But he still poured down blows as he yelled, "Foe, I am Rangadil, a prince of the true temple, and I fought in many a battle, and many a warrior has tried to stop my blade and has failed. Very few can anticipate which blow I'm planning, and fewer, knowing that, know how to arrest the design or have the strength to absorb all of my strikes. There is no greater master of shield blocking in all of Morrowind than here in the castle of Abernanit." "My foe, Dark Lord Dagoth Thras, before you slay me, I beg you, tell me you know how to block. Tell me how you know how to block." Wickedly proud, Dagoth Thras heard Rangadil's plea. He's tricking him. I decided that before he gutted the temple's champion, he would deign to give him some knowledge for the afterlife, how his instinct and reflexes worked. And as he started to explain, he realized that he did not know how he did it, and watched, puzzled, as Rangadil delivered what the tales of Morrowind called the death blow of Abernanit. Oh, these are notes. So he tricked him. He screwed up his mind. He's blocking all of. He's like, actually, I don't know how I'm doing this, and he starts overthinking it, and gets killed. That's kind of dumb, but sure. Just set him off his game. Okay, so these are cliff notes. What am I? Of course, they're like the horror, right? Maroon's Dagon. Yeah. 50 winners suggested the epic was written 50 years after the siege of Abernanit. Right. The bites of 50 winners, frosted wind. Yeah, well, that makes sense. 50 winners have cracked the gates. Thrice blessed Rangadil is Rangadil Ketil, born 2nd era 3, died 3rd era 195. Lived a long time. He was the commander of the temple ordinators and thrice blessed by being blessed by the tribunal of gods. Yep, I knew. What did I say? Dagoth Thras was a powerful Daedra worshipper of unknown origin who declared himself the heir of the 6th house. I wonder if that's the guy in the Poison Song. I forget his name. I've read those books a couple times now, but I forget. But it might be. I know he was also an heir to the 6th house, but I'm assuming there's many heirs to the 6th house, so. Who knows? Cool, though. I hope I can go there. That'd be so fun. I want to check it out. Okay, Darius. Goodbye. That was an epic poem. I see you like your epic reads as a great leader of
Say your needs.
men.
Where's that slave?
I will listen, Outlander, but make it
Yeah,
quick.
I think I've talked to all these guys already. Probably good to go. I kind of need to sleep, honestly.
Speak, traveler.
But I'll have plenty of time to sleep.
Go ahead, stranger.
Like these three little
Speak, traveler.
symbols.
What's this about?
What was behind the door? This place back here?
Yes.
Uta deck. Can I persuade you, man? Dang, you really privileged information, bro? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm reloading. Fuck you. He made me pay so much to tell him, ooh, I hear they exist. God damn it. That's kind of cheap, bribing them for information and then reloading, but oh well. I don't do it very often.
Excuse me, sir.
That was like entirely useless information. Like, I've been to the Twin Lamps already, or the Argonian mission, where it's
Yes.
their operation is based. Do I need water? No, I think I just filled up
What's
last
this
time.
about?
Does the day greet you?
It greets me very well, friend. Very well. Ah. Oh God. That. Okay.
Yes, Outlander?
That was scary. Cool. I love this building. These little like ridges. Yeah, I've been there. I might turn it down just a little bit. It's pretty loud. I have a volume level that I like for Morrowind. It was okay. 2 digits off from what I like. Apparently that makes enough of a difference. I don't know. Oh, Grim. Oh, I can't wait to fight one of these guys. They look fun. Funny. Okay. Back in town. So I think right now my main goal is I want to finish the pilgrimages. Um, and I'm also going to go to Ald Velothi because I have a couple of quests, like a Mage's Guild quest, and there's another one that I'm spacing on right now that wants me to go there. I'm close anyways. Why not, you know? So I'll probably check out these two, and then I'm going to go around, maybe stop at Margon, but I want to get to Ghost Gate to make that pilgrimage, and then I'll probably head back down to Vivek and do the main quest, I think. Oh, I just love how these houses kind of look like spirits, which is maybe part of the intention. Like, honestly, like, doesn't this kind of look like an ancestor spirit? Like, ghostly eyes. Like, this kind of looks like some sort of ancient crab. It's 4 eyes or something. I don't know. It's cool. These are neat, too. Little, um, muck sponge. Yeah. Yes, they are sponges. What do you get from these? Oh, muck. Right. I was kind of wondering where you got muck. That was one of the first offerings I had to make. The Kumu Shrine. Hello, Hinamu Shishara. Hinamu, an egg miner, eh? The junk shop. No, treasure shop. It's treasures. How dare you call it a junk shop? Sup. Manilu. Manilu. I would love sub pronunciation guide. I mean, I do my best, but I feel like it's not all correct, and that's okay. Dude, there's no way you're gonna have no idea I'm taking their money. Damn poor. Only $5. I'll take it anyways. Shand hut. If I crouch. Oh, no, they don't like that. Okay. I have way too many stolen goods. Sorry, I'm not gonna face my crimes. I love the cliff racers have the vertical set of wings as well as like the normal horizontal wings. So I'm assuming this might be the egg mine back here. No, tents. It's a cave dwelling. Oh, what's up? Oh yeah, and there's a pilgrimage here in Vivek. I quite like this. It's cozy in here. Got your hearth. Yeah, comfy cozy.
Outlander.
Heine Blasami. Why do you? Oh yeah, that guy's pants are missing. They swit couldn't. That swit couldn't put them on without help. Oh, I do want his pants. I'm sorry, he asked me to give his pants back. I said I would.
Quickly.
So I'm looking for his house probably to steal his pants back. The temple.
Under sun and sky, Outlander.
Damn, you got a
We
nice
greet
hammer.
you warmly.
Oh, thank you. I give all that warmth back to you. Or can I just... I can't. Yeah, 'cause I'm a member of the church, so I could probably just use their beds. Launch. Very nice. Hello, Zen Milk Samlamas. Hmm. Heal companion. That could be kind of useful, like an external heal. I don't know. Whatever. I don't really plan to have many companions though, so kind of annoying. Yeah, I like all my potions. Bizarrely enough,
Perhaps I can be of assistance.
kind of want to keep them. I don't see anything back there. Keep moving. Yeah, it's the trio. Assuming this is Vivek. And this is Sothasil? It's kind of interesting. It looks like he has, like, no arms or legs. Unless this is Sothasil, but I think this is Amlexia. Saint Lothus, Saint Rins. Isibnumu Asandaland. Come on.
Matsera.
Got some books, man. They might be cool. Nah. Not. I need a rarefied reading list here. Just have all the common books. Book of the Daedra, Pedestrian. Oh, it's a good book, Book of the Daedra. I kind of just want to briefly review what those blessings were. Because I took a picture of the list of blessings. So Saint Lothus grants Rock of Lothus or fortifies willpower. Okay. Saint Realms grants Realms grace for enduring hardships. Endurance? If I had to guess, that's what that blessing would be. I want to get the blessing at the top floor though, so. Or the blessing from the Mask Vivek. I'm assuming that's in here. No, I am a fellow pilgrim, just like you. I'm Meridrora. No, what do you got? Power well. That's kind of cool. Okay. Yeah. Fortune. Some mortal incarnation, the almighty coin. Right, so money is just an incarnation of a god. I mean, money is really a god. Like, if you think about it in the real world, like, money is one of the most powerful, maybe even the god that runs the world, unfortunately. Yeah, is Netflix a god? If we worship Netflix, you worship it by watching it so much. Something? I don't know. Or I guess just TV. Right. Yeah, he's like the Moses guy. The Dunmer. Right. And so some for that was because they were Altmer originally. So they were exposed to the lies of Trinamac after Boethia ate Trinamac. And then the leftover, the changed version of Trinamac that was thrown up after Boethia ate him and impersonated him became Malakas. Oh, here we go. The Mask of Vivek. Pretty excited. Let's see what's gone the reading. Oh damn, 2 sermons? Have I read these? I don't think I have actually. Okay, and sermon 21. So there's 21, 22, and 23. Wow. Cool. Okay, well, let me take pictures of this one first. So gold mine of sermons here. Okay. So the scripture of the wheel first. Yeah, the wheel is a very important thing apparently. Because I think of the wheel as being made from the remains of Moon Axle, one of the monsters that Vivek gives birth to. But I think it'll make more sense when I read them in order. Honestly, I really think it will. The spokes are the 8 components of chaos, as yet solidified by the law of time. Static change, if you will, something the lizard gods refer to as the striking. That is the reptile wheel, coiled potential, ever preamble to the never action. Okay. Second, they are the lent bones of the Aedra, the 8 gift limbs to Sithisit. Sithis. I know that's the god of the Dark Brotherhood, who is responsible for other things. I have to read about him again exactly, but so the 8 gift limbs to Sithisit, the wet earth of the new star, our home. Outside them is the Aerbis, and not within. Oh, the Aerbis. It's like, oh, I read about that too, but I'm spacing on it. And not within. Like most things inexplicable, it is a circle. Yeah, circles are a good way to describe inexplicable things. Circles are confused serpents, striking and never given leave to bite. because they're in a permanent state of like constantly striking. If it's a circle, like you're never biting anything because you're going round and round and round and round. The striking, because it's a circle. I mean, this is talking about this like something the lizard gods refer to as a striking. It's the reptile wheel, coiled potential, ever preamble to never action. Yeah, because it's preamble. It's never biting. It's just like the serpent strikes out to bite you, but then it never hits anything. It just keeps going round and round and round and round. A constant state of potential, coiled potential. So there's the 8 components of chaos as yet solidified by the law of time. Static change. I wonder if this is saying the law of time is static change. Which kind of makes sense, because like time goes linearly. It's a static like thing, but it changes in a static state. It's not like many things going on at once. So the spokes that support the wheel, because like a wheel is a circle with spokes going into it. So these spokes of chaos. Maybe the circle has been solidified by the law of time, and the spokes are yet to be. So I wonder if the Aerbis is the mortal realm. I almost feel like I wrote this down. Let me look in my notes. I do have notes on this game. In 2 places, unfortunately. I should solidify them. Because that would make sense if the Aerbis is the mortal realm, and outside of the spokes is the mortal realm, which means the circle. The circle part of the wheel, which is the part that time is flowing. Okay, so I think I have read Sermon 23. I'm just going to write down that Sermons 21 and 22 are in Nisus Temple. Uh, 1 second, I'm just browsing my notes here. Normally I use Notepad, but I can't Alt-Tab, so... Oh well, I'll figure that out later. Like I said, I'm going to keep reviewing these sermons as I continue playing. So the Aedra would have you believe different, but they were givers before liars. Lies have turned them into biters. Their teeth are the proselytizers, like those who like spread the faith. To convert is to place oneself in the mouth of falsehood. Even to propitiate it is to be swallowed. Propitiate? What does that mean? Win or regain the favor of by doing something that pleases them. So, I mean, it seems like to hear Vivek's just saying, I mean, it seems kind of simply saying that the Aedra are wrong. Is like that they're liars, that this whole thing that they're kind of the good, great gods is not true. Third, the enlightened are those uneaten by the world. Yeah, also, like, the world, a different sermon has mentioned that at the edges of the world are teeth. And so the world is like a giant mouth that eats things. Fourth, the spaces between the gift limbs, number 16, true. The gift limbs, the bones of the Aedra. There are 16 spaces between the spokes and the wheel. The signal shapes of the demon princedoms. It is the key and the lock, Ceres and Manticore. So are there 16 Daedra? Now I want to read the book of Daedra. That was downstairs. Is it up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There are 16 Daedra. That is not. That which is between the spokes. That which is, and that which is not. So are there only 8 Daedra then? I suppose there might be. Is there overview of gods and worship in here? I don't think so. No, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure the Aerbus is the mortal realm. I think that's what it is. The signal shapes of the demon princedom. It is the key and the lock. Ceres and Manticore. Like, I think of a Manticore as being like a creature made up of multiple heads, like of different creatures. Like it's like 4 different creatures put together. It's the key and the lock, Ceres and Manticore. I'm not sure what Ceres means. Like the demons together, the Daedra together, are like a Manticore beast. 5th, look at the majestic sideways, and all you see is the tower, which our ancestors made idols from. Okay. I'm not sure about that one. Look at its center, and all you see is the begotten whole. The whole that was born, begotten. 2nd serpent, womb ready for the right reaching, exact, and without enchantment. That's saying it's like ready to be. Like the center that cannot hold is like a space. It's like an empty space, but Vivek is what's in there, so Vivek must be killed or something. Like, I feel like a lot of these sermons are like a guide to become like, it's like a guide for a potential future that isn't here yet. Like, it always talks about like this, like the processes for this thing to happen. So it hasn't happened yet, maybe. I don't know. And this reminds me of like the Triune House, like the center of the Triune House. I don't know what this is talking about. Maybe I'll figure out more about the tower. I've read maybe a little bit about the tower, but I don't really know. I just know there's the center that cannot hold, and this is saying like it's ready to be like the right reaching will like impregnate the house and create and birth the new thing. Maybe. That's kind of fucking nuts, but exact and without enchantment. 6th, the heart of the 2nd serpent holds the secret triangular gate and is the heart of. It's the heart of Lorcan, I think, because there is a heart. Wait, let me read this other. Let me read the other text that talks about the heart. It's like the heart of. One second. Veloth, maybe. Um. One moment. I have a lot of these sermons now. Here we go. To remove me is to refill the heart that lay dormant at the center that cannot hold. The Sharmat sleeps at the center. The false dreamer, which is either Dagoth or it's the who maybe is using the heart of Lorcan. heart of the beginning place, the foul lie, the testament of the irrefutable forest man. Hmm. Veloth is the center that cannot hold. I'm not sure, but Second Serpent still the heart of the Second Serpent still makes me think of Lorcan. I mean, no, the heart of Lorcan is a thing that's involved in this game in the main plot. But whatever. Okay, we'll keep reading and keep seeing if I can figure it out. The heart of the Second Serpent holds the secret triangular gate. 7th, look at the secret triangular gate sideways and you see the secret tower. I mean, that kind of makes sense, because, like, a triangle, like, imagine if you're just looking at something straight down and you see a triangle, and you look at it sideways, and maybe this triangle is like a tall tower. Like, from the top, it's just a triangle, but from the side horizontal view, it's like, it could be a giant tower. 8th, the secret tower within the tower is the shape of the only name of God, I. Vivek. It's the only name of true God. So within the secret tower, there's another secret tower. That's where Vivek is. And Vivek needs to be removed, I think. Okay. I'm getting somewhere. I can feel it. I can feel it. There is, like, it still is nonsense, but, like, there are parts of it that click together, kind of, and at least link to each other, you know? I don't know. It's interesting. Okay. Got my pictures of it. Okay, let's see here. So Summer 22, and this is great. I get to pick up the next book. It's unusual. Right away. Then Vivek left the first whirling school. So the whirling schools study the wheel, study what the book was taught, like those principles of the wheel that were being listed in the last book, and went back to the space house, not a space, the provisional house. Yes. From the provisional house, he looked into the middle world, Ayurba, the mortal world, or Ayurbis, or whatever it's called, to find the second monster. So yeah, now we're back to the monsters. I wonder if the first monster was Moon Axle. I almost just want to review that quick. Where was Moon Axle? Because Moon Axle is the monster. I think it was, and because that was the monster that, from its remains, created the spokes of the wheel. Um, yeah, Scripture of the Sword, that's different. One moment, I'm almost there. Okay. All right, there's City Face. Uh, did I not take a picture of this? Maybe I forgot to. It's very possible. Um, okay, I found it. Sermon 20. Yeah, so this is right before. Yeah, so it's got to be Moon Axle. Yeah, the first monster. So yeah, his lines. The lines of Moon Axle were collected by Velothi philosophers and taken into caves. There and for a year, Vivek taught the philosophers how to turn the lines of his sun into the spokes of the mystery wheels, the birth of the first Whirling School. Before then, there had only been the surface thought of fire. And they talk about some nutty stuff. Interesting, okay. So now we're on to the second monster, which is called the Treasure Wood Sword. Within years of the Pomegranate Banquet. The Pomegranate Banquet, that also sounds familiar. Maybe not, I don't know. Within years of the Pomegranate Banquet, it had become a lessening tune to the lower Velothi houses. So the Treasure Wood Sword was like, became part of a song, like a moral song. The Treasure Wood Sword, splinter scintilla of the high and glorious. He who wields it becomes self-known. Think of scintilla as like sparkling bits and doodads or something. No, a tiny trace or spark of a specific quality or feeling, like a scintilla, right? A little bit. The warrior poet appeared as a visit. The warrior poet appeared as a visitation in the ancestor alcove of House Mora. House Mora, I've never heard of it. I know Hermaeus Mora, whose rose-worn Prince of Garlands was a hero against the northern demons. Vivek congregated with the bones, he said. A scavenger cannot acquire a silk sash and expect to discover the great system of its predecessor. Cannot acquire a silk sash, excuse me. Perfect happiness is embraced only by the weeping. Give me back, and do so freely, what is barren of my marriage, and I will not erase you from the thought realm of God. Your line has a notable enchantress that my sister Aim is fond of, and from her murky wisdom alone I do condescend to ask. So is he talking to ancestors? The ancestor alcove, yeah. Like he's just talking to the spirits right now. What is barren of his marriage? Like kids, maybe? Can't have kids? I don't know. Damn, yeah, will not erase you in the thought realm of God. He's God who's like, and I will not stop thinking about you. Like, do this or I'm gonna stop thinking about you. So a bone walker emerged from a wall. It had 3 precious stones set in its lower jaw, a magical practice of old. One was opal, the color of opal. What? Oh, one was opal, the color of opal. It wasn't opal, but it was colored opal, maybe? The bone walker bowed to the prince of the middle air and said, The treasure wood sword will not leave our house. Bargains were made with the black hands Mephala, the greater shade. Vivek kissed the first precious stone and said, Animal picture, rude walker, go back to the lamp that stays lit in the water and store no more messages of useless noise. Down. Okay. He kissed the second precious stone and said, Proud residue, soon dispersed, serve no guarantees made in my fore-image, and demand nothing of its underskin. I am master evermore. Down. He kissed the opal and said, Down I take thee. And then Vivek withdrew into the hidden places and found the darkest mothers of the Morag Tong, taking them all to wife and filling them with undusted loyalty that tasted of summer salt. What? Okay. They became as black queens, screaming live with 100 murderous sons, 1,000 murderous arms, and 100,000 murderous hands, one vast moving event of thrusting kill laughter In alleys, palaces, workshops, cities, and secret halls, their movement among the holdings of the Ra'athim were as rippled endings, heaving between times with all fates leading to swallowed knives, murderers moaning, God's holy rape erasure of wet death? What? Okay. So is this just talking the birth of the Morag Tong? Okay, that was fucking crazy. The king of assassins presented to Vivek the treasure wood sword. My lord, the king of assassins said, the prince of House Mora is now fond of you as well. I will place him in the corner of Dagon. Yeah, the four corners, okay. His eyes I set into a fire prayer for the wicked. His mouth I stuffed with birds. But I mean, Get Me Back was Bear to My Marriage. Like, maybe that's all this birthing of the Morag Tong that he's talking about? Maybe? I guess this is one of the lower houses, House Mora. It's not one of the main houses. That makes sense. Right, because there's tons of. I mean, every single ancestral place is like a house. Like ancestral ruin, I mean. One was Opal. What were the other ones? Animal picture, Rude Walker. Go back to the lamp that stays lit in water and store no more messages of useless noise. Maybe these are the gems. They're enchanted or something. He is the master. With truth. And he kissed the opal and said, down I take thee. Opal is relevant for some reason. So maybe after doing this, he's able to do this and create the Morag Tong. This stuff is nuts. Like, what the hell? Okay. Bargains are made with the Black Hands Mephala, the greater shade. I mean, I think of Mephala as being the anticipation of Vivek. Secrets and assassinations and lust and such. It's her domain. So I kind of wonder, since there's like the four corners, like the Dark Daedra are still part of the house in some senses. The Triune Health. Like there's the Triune and then there's the four corners. So they seem like they're part of it, maybe. Like there's this sort of secret um, element of connection with them. I don't know if this. Yeah, interesting. Because the Prince of Osmores is now fond of Vivek as well, and he's getting placed in the corner of Dagon. If Dagon's up here in his evil realm, he's getting put up there with him. Okay. Yeah, this one I've read before. The symbolic collage. The sword has many, many symbols. The sword is a symbol of many things. Instinct does not reflect action, but many miracles hold reserve. So yeah, he gives out these mini miracles. People think it's a thinker instinct. Okay. Wild. That was some good lore theorizing right there.
Citizen.
Ah, is this it? Vivek Ash Mask? What if I wear it and steal it? Yeah, there it is.
There's someone watching me.
It is. It does look like it's made of ash. Also, it looks like it's defying gravity. Like, there's no stand there. There's bits of it that are just not connected to the main bit and are just standing. So that is the holy relic right there. Damn. Shrine of the Mask. I would love to. Thank you for your justice, Lord Vivek. I shall be neither cruel nor arbitrary, for fair dealing earns the love, trust, and respect of our people. Oh. Oh shit, that's it. Whoa. What's this then? That's the fake. This is the real one. God damn, it's worth $50,000. Oh, I want it. I want it so bad. So he left his mask here as a sign of his promise he made to always heal the sick. Damn, yeah, look at that. It's just floating. Cool. Oh, I bet it does. It has cool abilities too. Maybe sometime I'll come back and take it. I'm not gonna take it now. I'm tempted to take it and reload, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna resist. Will remain a mystery for now. We reading doors. That looks like Doors of the Spirit right there. Do I actually get a blessing from that? No. Well, then I will pay for the blessing downstairs. I'm just curious to see if it is Fortify Endurance. I mean, I think I'm almost sure it is going to be, but... Realm's Grace. Realm's Grace, +5. Yeah. Cool.
Do I know you?
There we go. Another pilgrimage. Very nice. Awesome, actually. In fact.
Under
Seba
sun and sky,
Benamat.
Outlander, we greet you warmly.
Thank you, thank you. Yo, I can sell these at last. Okay. Bargain up there. Fine. You say so.
You may speak.
Secret entrance in the riverbed to the egg mine. Good to know.
Outlander, what do you want?
That's something I could write down, but I don't know. I don't care enough to write that down.
Under sun and sky, Outlander, we greet you warmly.
Oh. I just had an antique come in. Buy it today and I'll give you a special low price. Here's a little antique lamp. Sure, a lovely table centerpiece. Yeah, in addition to collection, good decoration. Why not? So I should have it refurbished. Why, thank you. I'm glad that you saw this opportunity to give me this lamp. I mean, I bet it must be really nice if you say it is. Nah, you don't like... Not selling that stuff, do you? Wait, I think... Do I have exquisite pants? Oh, I'm not wearing pants. I want these. Hey, there we go. Nice. I bought an antique lamp. I should get it appraised. Where would I get it appraised? I mean, I guess there's that pottery guy down in
Outlander?
Aldrune. You might know his lamps. So I wonder, where are my pants gone? Okay. It's just accidentally taking them off. Oh, you're drunk as fuck. And what's this place?
Say your words.
Outlander.
He's an Imperial. What's up here now? Oh, it's the Silt Strider spot. The dude just fell down, right? Yaha's hut. Hello, Musa Yahaz. What's up, guy?
Go ahead.
I want to find that guy's house who stole the dude's pants. The Dinadad hut. If I just take your money, what'd you do about it? No. Okay. The Abulwamia hut. I don't think this is where I want to be either. Wasn't really okay. So now I'm kind of intrigued. They're lying about why it's closed. Oh, he even has a pass. Can I just take this from you? Oh, you're just selling that to me for free. Sure. Oh, I think he was by Caldera, but I don't really remember what's going on with that. Okay, well that seems good to have.
Do I know you?
That's just a hammer? Muck shovel. No. Gotta shovel some muck, you know, I get it. I get it. Gotta do what you gotta do. What is this place? Arvstrellen. Oh. Oh my, I thought he was chill. What the hell? He was like not attacking me at all. Wait, where's his lamp? I want to look at it before I forget that it exists. Yeah, redware lamp. Die. What is this place? It's all fucked up. Get him! Taking you to the bone zone. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Hell yeah. Open this shit up here. One sec. These lockpicks suck. Get journeymans. There we go. Oh, I should have. That was dumb. Holy shit. 350 bucks. Cuirass of balanced armor. Cool, but I'm not a medium armor person, so I don't care. Damn, a bunch of money too. Chest of fire. Cool, but I don't care. This one I'm just gonna open. Okay, I'm gonna save. Ooh, yikes. It's a bad one. Sometimes they're so... They don't do anything, and then other times it's like... You get one shot. The traps, I mean. Fucking hell. Okay. I wish I had fire shield now. Which I suppose I do have, actually. Because that's right in the chest. Yeah, I'm gonna cast fire shield with those boots. Open the chest, then get rid of the boots, because I don't want them. But here, check this out. First of all, this wagon skin. Now, fire shield. What? Oh, lightning? Huh? Was it lightning the whole time? I think it maybe was, actually. Whoops. I'm totally screwed. Dude. Oh, panic. It's so bad. Oh my god, okay. Okay. Fucking hell. Chug all my potions here. Like, my god. But that was chest armor, I see. I don't think I quite figured that out. Bum 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 bum. Place is a maze. I should heal. What am I doing? Stupid idiot. Okay. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. I suck at casting that spell. Nice. God. Trapped. I'm gonna keep exploring. Maybe I'll get a key. Damn, 4 ebony? Wow. That's worth a lot of money. Oh, shit. Didn't see you there. Mr. Rat! Get out of here. Yeah, I've read that one. Summoning room. Ooh. Okay. Intriguing. Nice. You got this. Pickus dickus. It's the lockpicking spell. You say that and it works. See, look at that. It worked. Totally. This will just lead back over here. Yep. I might honestly take a snooze. There's a bed right here. Why not? Just chug some Wawa. Scut it up. Let's see what's up here. Why not? Hmm. God. I wish I could figure out a better way to deal with trapdoors, man. But look at that! Nothing! That was such a dumb... Oh, God. You look scary. You chill? You super chill. He's just the chillest. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to kill you. I feel like this place involves a quest. Or not.
Do you want something?
Use Baladas Dimivani. His business. We are better friends, ask again. Dunmer follows many. Okay. Hello, Angel Littery. Number 3. I'm doing very well. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm probing around in places I probably shouldn't be. This guy seems kind of cool. He's up to some strange business. Sweet. Yeah, are you a Morrowind fan or just? Oh, it's super well. Excellent. I'm having a great day. House Dwemer. Yeah, interesting. That's a. I'm assuming the Dwemer, like the dwarves, were part of the Dunmer. Which is interesting. So the Nerevar went to the Dwemer's Fest and asked for an enchanted ring. That's the ring of moon and sun. So that was a Dwemer artifact. Interesting. The ring wears great power of persuasion for safety. It was enchanted to instantly kill everyone who wore it except Nerevar. Dang, that's nuts. I want the ring. I know, I do, yeah, Moon and Star, right? The ring is called Moonstar. It helped Nerevar unite the various clans of the First Council. Yeah, okay, so House Dwemer and House Dagoth were... They were at once part of just the general Dunmer tribes. Oh yeah, I play a ton of games. I guess I just started streaming recently, so this is basically like the only game I've streamed. I've streamed some Nuclear Throne. It's a roguelike from like 2010 or something, but I'm planning on. I'll probably stream other games too. I kind of just play a lot of random weird games. Yeah, yeah. What games do you like to play? Do you have any recommendations for cool games? Oh, I love the Elden Ring. One of my favorite games. I'm a huge Dark Souls like FromSoft fan, and Red Dead Redemption 2 is super amazing too. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been more immersed in like an open world than with Red Dead. Really, really, really fun just to wander around the West and stumble upon all the strange little things around. The U.S. So you can probably tell from my accent. Or do you even? I feel like I don't have an accent, but that's probably just what most people think. Like to people outside of the U.S., um, I would have an accent, but to me, I feel like I have no accent at all. Cool. I've never been to Texas, but I want to go sometime. Actually, I think I've driven through like a corner of it briefly. So I've driven to Arizona. But I want to go sometime. It seems kind of like a very pretty place. I'm sorry, I'm not interested in art. You're the fourth person who's asked me about if I want art for my channel. And I'm sorry, I'm not interested. I do appreciate you stopping by, though. Okay, but this is crazy. I did not know this at all. So House Dwemer and Dagoth were all together with the Dark Elves. But then disputes of religion. So there was the tribunal versus House Dwemer and Dagoth. Really interesting. Wow. Dumak, who is the king of the dwarves, and Dagoth invited Orc and Nord clans as allies. Yeah, right. Like Izmir. And so they held northwest Morrowind. I've read about this crazy battle. Well, Nerevar mustered the other houses and nomad tribes and marched to meet the Dwemer Dagoth Western forces. Wild. Yeah, they met at Red Mountain. The Dwemer were defeated and terrible sorceries were used, resulting in the utter extermination of House Dwemer, House Dagoth, and their allies. Damn, so that's how they died. Through these terrible sorceries. His ring was lost and Nerevar died, yeah. Nerevar's Alliance rise in Morrowind's ruling political institution, the Grand Council. Wow, that's wild. Yeah, Moonstar, and I've also heard this name, yeah. One clan under Moon and Star, as the Ashlanders called it. It was forged by the Nerevar. By one of the Dwemer sorcerer priest, Kagranak smiths. Heard of Kagranak, and blessed by the Daedra Lord Azura. Yeah, indisputable proof of identity. Any other who tried to wear the ring killed instantly. Well, I wonder who's going to be able to wear this ring in the future. Oh, I want to persuade you, but I don't want you to hate me. You seem kind of chill, though. If I just admire you. You want to talk about this man, the dwarves? No. Okay, I shouldn't do that. That's cheating. I'm just going to leave it at that. I think the deal where I bribe them and then get the information and reload, I shouldn't do that anymore. It's cheap. That's not how bartering's supposed to work. I'll level up my speech skill and do it myself. I get the feeling this guy seems interesting. He's probably going to be part of a quest line down the line, if I had to guess. Oh, damn, you have some interesting books here. Holy shit. I don't think I've read a lot of these. This is book 4 of the great this epic tale. It's like a 12-book series on the last year of the First Era. I've read most of them, but this is one of the ones I haven't read. So we're on the 3rd of Rain's Hand and Cold Harbor in Oblivion. Yeah, I read Cold Harbor. I feel like that's one of the places you either go to and maybe the DLC of Oblivion, which I haven't played, but I played Shivering Isles. I haven't played Knights of the Nine. No, I think you do go here at some point, though. So the Sill proceeded as quickly as he could through the blackened halls of the palace, half submerged in brackish water. Brackish means when there's mix of salt and fresh water. All around him, nasty, gelatinous creatures scurried into the reeds. Bursts of white fire lit up the upper arches of the hall before disappearing, and smells assaulted him. That's so cool. Bursts of white fire, like lighting and going out. Rancid death one moment, sweet flowered perfume the next. Several times he had visited the Daedra princes in their oblivion, but every time something different awaited him. He knew his purpose and refused to be distracted. 8 of the more prominent Daedra princes were awaiting him in the half-melted domed room. Azura, Prince of Dusk and Dawn, Boethia, Prince of Plots, Hermamora, Daedra of Knowledge, Hircine the Hunter, Malakath, God of Curses, Mehrunes Dagon, Prince of Disaster, Molag Bal, Prince of Rage, Sheogorath, the Mad One. Damn, that's a major meeting. So Thosasil, they all want to see Sothasil. Wild. Above them, the sky would cast tormented shadows upon the meeting. It's the 5th, 2 days later, in Galavartaeum, Somerset. Sothasil's voice cried out, echoing from the cave. Move the rock! Immediately, the initiates obeyed, rolling aside the great boulder that blocked the entrance to the dreaming cavern. Sothasil emerged, his face smeared ash-weary. So, okay, Sothasil went into this dreaming cavern, like he dreamed his way into oblivion. That's crazy. He felt he'd been away for months, years, but only a few days had transpired. Lilatha took his arm to help him walk, but he refused her help with a kind smile and a shake of his head. Were you successful? She asked. The Daedra princes I spoke with have finally agreed to our terms, he said flatly. Disasters such as befell Gliverdale should be averted. Only through certain intermediaries such as witches or sorcerers will they answer the call of man and Mer. Disasters such as befell Gliverdale. I don't remember if I've heard of that disaster. So maybe this is changing like the ways that mortals interact with Daedra. Now only through witches and sorcerers will they answer the call of man, not necessarily just the basic prayer or something like that. I don't know. And what did you promise them in return? Asked the Nord by Wellig. The deals we made with Daedra, said Sothasil, continuing on to Iacchus's palace. I've read about Iacchus, yeah, he's one of the Sigics. Because he's the master, yeah. To meet with the master of the Sigic Order. Should not be discussed with the innocent. The 8th, Imperial City, Cyrodiil. A storm billeted the windows of the prince's bedchamber. Billeted, I'm assuming that just means like pelted. I have not heard that word before though. Unless I think I've read it, maybe a different book in here, but I forgot it now already. Billet, lodge in a particular place. Interesting. Sounds like it's usually used to talk about like people, like soldiers lodging in someone's house. So a storm billeted the windows of the prince's bedchamber, bringing a smell of moist air to mix with the censers filling with burning incense and herbs. Prince Drilak, yeah, okay. He gonna die. He not gonna make it. Unfortunately, I know the future. A letter has arrived from the Empress, your mother, said the courier, anxiously inquiring after your health. What frightened parents I have! Laughed King Prince Drilak from his bed. It is only natural for a mother to worry, said Savirian Jorak, the potentate's son. There is everything unnatural about my family, Akaviri. My exiled mother fears that my father will imagine me of being a traitor, covetous of the crown, and is having me poisoned. The prince sank back into his pillow, annoyed. The emperor has insisted on me having a taster for all my meals as he does. There are many plots, agreed the Akaviri. You have been abed for nearly 3 weeks, with every healer in the Empire shuffling through like a slow ballroom dance. At least I can see that you're getting stronger. Strong enough to lead the vanguard against Morrowind soon, I hope, said Drilak. The 11th, the Isle of Artaeum, Somerset. The initiates stood quietly in a row along the arbor Logia. Logia, what's a Logia? A gallery or room with one or more open sides, especially. So it's like an open side. Yeah, kind of like a cloister. Like an open walking space. Like they have a lot of Hogwarts. Row along the arbor Logia. watching the long, deep, marble-lined trench ahead of them flash with fire. The air above it vibrated with waves of heat. Though each student kept his or her true face sturdy and emotionless, as a true Siddiq should, their terror was nearly as impalpable as the heat. Sothasil closed his eyes and uttered the charm of fire resistance. Slowly he walked across the basin of leaping flames, climbing to the other side unscathed. Not even his white robe had been burned. The charm is intensified by the energy you bring to it, by your own skills, just as all spells are, he said. Your imagination and your willpower are the keys. There is no need for a spell to give you a resistance to air or a resistance to flowers. And after you cast the charm, you must forget there is even a need for a spell to give you resistance to fire. Do not confuse what I am saying. Resistance is not about ignoring the fire's reality. You will feel the substance of the flame, the texture of it, its hunger, and even the heat of it, but you will know that it will not hurt or injure you. The students nodded, and one by one, that's a great way to look at magic. Look at this firm belief that it won't happen, that no, the fire will not hurt me. Like if you truly believe it, it will work. Very cool. The students nodded, and one by one, and cast the spell and made the walk through the fire. Some even went so far as to bend over and scoop up a handful of fire and feed it to air, so it expanded like a bubble and melted through their fingers. Sothasil smiled. They were fighting their fear admirably. The chief proctor, Thargalith, came running from the arbor arches. Sothasil! Almalexia has arrived on Artaeum. Iacasis told me to fetch you. Sothasil turned to Thargalith for only a moment, but he knew instantly from the screams what had transpired. The Nord lad Wellig had not cast the spell properly and was burning. Oh shit. The smell of scorched air and flesh panicked the other students who were struggling to get out of the basin, pulling him with them, but the incline was too steep away from the entry points. With a wave of his hand, Sothasil extinguished the flame. Wellig and several other students were burned, but not badly. The sorcerer cast a healing spell on them before turning back to Thargalith. I'll be with you in a moment, and give Alexia the time to shake the road dust from her train. Sothasil, like a train, like a big veil that goes into the dust. It's kind of badass. You just travel with a train. Maybe, that's what I'm assuming that means. Sothasil turned back to the students, his voice flat. Fear does not break spells, but doubt and incompetence are the great enemies of any spellcaster. Master Wellig, you will pack your bags. I'll arrange for a boat to bring you to the mainland tomorrow morning. Damn. Pressure's on. He's not having mistakes. The sorcerer found Almalexia and Iacasis in the study, drinking hot tea and laughing. She was more beautiful than he had remembered, though he had never before seen her so disheveled, wrapped in a blanket, dangling her damp, long, black tresses, for the fire to dry. Tresses, so she has really long hair? I think a tress means like, long hair. So I guess she just has a train of hella long hair. Well, maybe not. As Sothasil approached, she leapt to her feet and embraced him. Did you swim all the way from Morrowind? He smiled. It's pouring rain from Skywatch down to the coast, she explained, returning his smile. Only a half a league away, and it never rains here, said Iacasis proudly. Of course, I sometimes miss the excitement of Somerset, and sometimes even the mainland itself. Still, I'm always very impressed by anyone out there who gets anything accomplished. It is a world of distractions. Speaking of distractions, what's all this I hear about a war? You mean the one that's been bloodying the continent for the last 80 years, Master? asked Sothasil, amused. I suppose that's the one I mean, said Iacasis with a shrug of his shoulders. How is that war going? We will lose it, unless I can convince Sothasil to leave Artaeum, said Almalexia, losing her smile. She had meant to wait and talk to her friend in private, but the old Altmer, Axis and Altmer, gave her courage to press on. I have had visions. I know it to be true. Sothasil was silent for a moment, and then looked at Iacasis. I must return to Morrowind. Knowing you, if you must do something, you will, sighed the old master. The Sigic's way is not to be distracted. Wars are fought, empires rise and fall. You must go, so must we. What do you mean, Iacasis? You're leaving the island? No, the island will be leaving the sea. No, the island will be leaving the sea, said Iacasis, his voice taking on a dreamy quality. In a few years, the mists will move over Artaeum and we will be gone. We are counselors by nature, and there are too many counselors in Tamriel as it is. No, we will go, and return when the land needs us again, perhaps in another age. The old Altmer struggled to his feet. So these wizards, they almost feel like the Lord of the Rings wizards. Like they're sort of these like advisors who kind of come in and give aid and leave. They're mystics. The old Altmer struggles to his feet and drained the last sip of his drink before leaving Sothasil and Almalexia alone. Don't miss the last boat. The year continues in second seat. But yo, I leveled up. What are we at here? Strength, willpower, no. Strength, agility, personality. Can I sleep in bed? No. Just chill. You're cool. You got a little...
Quickly, Outlander.
I forgot what those guys... Daedroth. You got a Daedroth. You got... Like he's trimming the plants. You're awesome, man.
Quickly.
Okay, now this book, the Dragon Break, is fucking insane. This is when time broke. So basically, what's the Dragon Break is when the dragon is Akavir, the dragon of time. So time just broke at a certain point. The late Third Era was a period of remarkable religious ferment and creativity. The upheavals of the reign of Uriel VII were only the outward signs of the historical forces that would eventually lead to the fall of the Septim dynasty. Elsewhere, the Tiber Septim is known as the Dragon. Aren't we in the late Third Era? I forget, is Uriel VII the dude? I guess he's the king? I don't remember. Maybe. I think maybe it is, because there was a lot of upheavals during his reign. Like, I think he disappeared for a while, then he came back. That might have been because of Jaeger Tharn and that whole thing with the Staff of Chaos, but I might be wrong. That might have been a long time ago. The upheavals of the reign of Uriel VII were only the outward signs of historical forces that would eventually lead to the fall of the Septim dynasty. But aren't we still in the Septim dynasty? The so-called Dragon Break was first proposed at this time by a wide variety of cults and fringe sects across the empire, connected only by a common obsession with the events surrounding Tiber Septim's rise to power. Yeah, very odd, that founding myth, if you will, of the Septim dynasty. The basis of the Dragon Break doctrine is now known to be a rather prosaic error. Prosaic means like truthful, right? Or it's so yeah, prosaic. It's like prose, not poetic. Yeah, plainly said. So basically, okay, it's known to be a rather... So the inspiration, the basis of the Dragon Break doctrine is now known to be a rather prosaic error in the timeline printed in the otherwise authoritative Encyclopedia Tamrielica. So this encyclopedia is supposed to be the whole history of everything left out the Dragon Break. First published in Third Era 12 during the early years of Tiber Septim's reign. At that time, the archives of Alinor, that's a different continent, were still inaccessible to human scholars, and the extant records from the Alessian period were extremely fragmentary. I think the Alessian period is like first era? Second era, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. What does extant mean? Surviving. A surviving document. The Alessians had systematically burned all the libraries they could find, and their own records were largely destroyed during the War of Righteousness. The author. Oh, did my battery die again? Hello, testing. Okay. I'm back. My audio died. Whoops. Hopefully that wasn't too long. I don't think it was too long, but probably missed a bit of theorizing. That's okay. Okay. See if I can alt-tab back in here correctly. Yeah, I really need to get a new microphone. Oh no, it's not gonna work. Fuck. Because of this crap. Yeah, never alt-tab when you're in a book. I gotta remember that, because it never works out. But I think I probably would just be must be talking about the dragon breaking or something, or maybe the end of that other book I was reading, but that's okay.
What do you want?
Yeah, so I just leveled up. Pretty cool. Um, okay, I haven't read that one either. Roy. So, yeah, there are basically gaps in the history surrounding what inspired the Dragon Break doctrine. So the author of the Encyclopedia Tamrielica was apparently unfamiliar with the Alessian year, which their priesthood used to record all dates. We now know this refers to the length of the long vision trances undertaken by the High Priestess, which might last anywhere from a few weeks to several months. So that's an interesting way to call a year. So every year, it's kind of interesting. It's not a regular year. It's like based on the length of the vision trance of the High Priestess. So if the High Priestess was in, she enters her vision trance. She's in there for 3 days. Well, shit, new year. Okay, now she's in there for 5 years. Okay, next year is 5 years long. Then she's, has a 2 month trance. Okay, which might last anywhere from a few weeks to several months. Not years, then. Interesting. That's crazy, though. What is she seeing in her trances? Based on analysis of the surviving trance scrolls, as well as murals and friezes from Elysian temples, I estimate that the Elysian Order had actually lasted only about 150 years, rather than the famous 1008 years given by the Encyclopedia Tamrielica. Probably it's because we 1008. That was there. She went under 1008 trances, and so they counted as that many years. The mystery of the millennial plus rule of Elysians was accepted, but unexplained until the spread of the Lorcan cult. It always goes back to Lorcan. He's at the center of everything. In the late Third Area, when the doctrine of the Dragon Break took hold. Because this dating and explanation was so widely held at the time, and then repeated by historians down to today, it has come to have the force of tradition. Recall, however, that the Third Era historians were actually separated from the Elysians by a gulf of more than 2,000 years. I think Elysians were First Era. And history was still in its infancy, relying on the few archives from those early days. Today, modern archaeology and paleonumerology, it's like ancient number systems, have confirmed what my own research in Elysian dating first suggested, that the Dragon Break was invented in the late Third Area based on a scholarly error fueled by obsession with eschatology and Numidiumism and perpetuated by scholarly inertia. No, the Dragon Break's great. It's cool. It totally happened. Time broke. I don't agree with this. What does eschatology mean? Part of theology concerned with death, judgment, the final destiny of the soul. I think Numidianism is like that's the stuff that comes from Morrowind that it creates like gods. The Numidium is like it's something to do with the Dwemer's god they were creating, and I think the reason that Tiber Septon wanted to um, take Morrowind was because he wanted their Numidium. And perpetuated by scholarly inertia, so there was like nothing going on. The scholarly works, they were like, okay, new thing, these dates don't match up, time broke. Interesting, but I still think it happened. I think that's a boring. I think it's a very boring interpretation of the Dragon Break. Okay, Sithis. At last. Okay, so this was one of the sermons I just read mentioned Sithis. Yeah, so they're the lent bones of the Aedra, the 8 gift limbs to Sithisit. So Sithit is something to do with the Aedra, potentially. It's like the... We'll see. Sithis is the start of the house. Before him was nothing. But the foolish Altmer have names for and revere this nothing. Damn. So I'm assuming that Sithis was the first real thing, because there's Padme and Anu, who is Auriel. I don't know, it's just those ancient creation myths. And they were kind of what composed the nothing. So they're saying, nah, that shit's nothing. This is Sithis is the first thing. Though I thought Nirn was the first thing. I didn't realize Sithis was the start. I want to read the book that just describes all the gods again and see what they say about Sithis. Because I thought Sithis was some sort of murder god initially, because in Skyrim, one of the last Dark Brotherhood quests is like, Hail Sithis. And you have to murder the Emperor or something. It's been a moment. I'm pretty sure that was it. Or it's the quest where everyone in the Dark Brotherhood gets murdered. Sorry, spoilers for Skyrim. I should have mentioned that. But whatever. If you're watching a Morrowind stream, then you're probably familiar with Skyrim. Maybe. I don't know. I'll try to be more careful with spoilers, though. I don't like spoilers, so... Yeah. That is because they are lazy slaves. Damn, indeed, from the sermons. Stasis asks merely for itself, which is nothing. The sermons of Vivek? Stasis asks merely for itself, which is nothing. Huh. Sithis sundered the nothing and mutated the parts, fashioning from them a myriad of possibilities. These ideas ebbed and flowed and faded away, and this is how it should have been. One idea, however, became okay. So change, maybe? Like Sithis represents Padme, kind of? It uses these changing ideas that are constantly going to change over. One idea, however, became jealous and did not want to die like the stasis, and he wanted to last. This was the demon Anui El, Akavir, the Dragon of Time. So maybe this is like time versus not time. Like he's saying that like the world should be just this kind of chaotic existence of one current now that everything just spins around. Where it's this kind of ebb and flow of, I don't know, and then Ariel was like, or Anuiel, the demon, who is the god of the Altmer. He was like, no, time is good. Let's do it. Let's have things last. So he made friends and they called themselves the Aedra. They enslaved everything that Sithis had made and created realms of everlasting imperfection. Thus are the Aedra the false gods, that is, illusion. So Sithis begat, so he born birthed Lorcan and sent him in to destroy the universe. Lorcan, unstable mutant. Lorcan had found the Adric weakness. While each rebel was, by their nature, immeasurable, they were, through jealousy and vanity, also separate from each other. Right, because they're like, even though they're these great infinite gods, they want to like, they want to be themselves, and they're jealous of others, and they want to like have vanity and pride, so they create an individuality, they have an ego. Because without an ego, we're all just thought, we're all just like a one thing, basically. They were also unwilling to go back to the nothing of before. So while they ruled their false dominions, Lorcan filled the void with a myriad of new ideas. These ideas were legion. Soon it seemed that Lorcan had a dominion of his own, with slaves and everlasting imperfections, and he seemed for all the world like an Aedra. Thus did he present himself as such to the demon Anuiel and the Eight Givers, as a friend. Go unto the Sharmat Dagoth-Ur as a friend. The Sharmat. So Dagoth-Ur is the Sharmat. And the Sharmat is the false dreamer who sleeps at the center. Oh, okay. I'm taking pictures of this too. This is like not Sermons of Vivek, but this feels like it'll help me understand what's going on. Okay. Interesting. Bum, 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 bum. Go unto the Sharmat Dagoth-Ur as a friend. Huh. And what did the Eight Gifts assist it? The wet earth of the new star or home? I wish, but who is Sithis? Is he born of Anu and Padme? Because, yeah, mysticism is this like kind of hidden secret thing that nobody really understands, but they kind of understand how to interact with it. Perspectives suggest that mysticism's penultimate, not their ultimate, but their penultimate energy source was the Aetherius itself, or else, what is the Aetherius? Daedric beings with mental power. Pilled children. About the orcs, right? Okay. Yeah, it's about calling for spirits justly. I love this guy. He's just trimming the plants. You're awesome, dude.
Traveler.
I want to be your friend, but he knows about the disappearance of the dwarves. Crazy. I feel like I'll be back to see this guy. I don't know. He feels very relevant to the main quest for some reason, and he feels like interesting, special. I'm not gonna even fuck with the summoning room. I'm just gonna get out of here. I mean, I could. I'm kind of tempted to fuck with the summoning room, but I just want to see what's inside it. Whoa!
Speak, traveler.
Oh! Oh, I was dreaming. Oh my god, I woke up. I'm sorry, man. I fell asleep in your house. I had a nightmare. I was falling through your floor. I sometimes do that. I fall asleep standing up. That was weird, though. That was a strange deja vu dream. I was dreaming of what I'm doing right now. And then I saved. I jumped. And I fell into oblivion. I fell into the nothing space. The provisional house. I thought I took that key, no? If there's anything in here, man. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna go. Arv's Drellin. Really interesting. Okay. Now this is probably the egg mine. No, these are just some cave dwellings. Okay.
Yes, Outlander?
Minor pick. kind of feel like this was it. The Lamasi house? Nice. Pants. I'm looking for his pants. They've got to be in here. Unless he has them, I have to pickpocket them. That's possible too. Oh, just paralysis. I can handle that. Easy peasy. Not bad at all. Da da da. Provinces of Tamriel. I think I've been here. Yeah. Not been here. Read this. I mean, read this. I have read that. I should sleep. Level up here. Would you look at that? Oh, hell yeah. Look at all these points. This is awesome. You woke today with a new sense of purpose. You're no longer afraid of failure. Failure is just an opportunity to learn something new. Hey, I was already there. I totally agree with you. Totally agree. That's not bad. It's one of the best levels I've gotten. Strength, agility, personality. It's such a weird leveling system. What the hell? Sometimes I get them where I have one with 5 and then others with just like a couple. No? I don't know. Oh well. Nice though. I like leveling strength. I can carry more shit. That's honestly my main motivator for leveling strength. And I jump around everywhere, so I automatically get a bunch of levels and put it to strength. 10, man, I'm level 10. That's crazy. Wow, I feel like I'm really making progress in this game. On TD Cave Dwelling. And you really like your eggs. Because you are an egg miner. Like, look at all these eggs, man. On that egg game. I get it, man. I get it. Look, there's something up there, too. That might be the egg mine. What's this over here? Bro, I really want to find that guy's pants. Where would they be? This is... You can't go in there, apparently. It's kind of cool, though. It reminds me of, like, Jabba's castle on Tatooine. Or his palace, I suppose I should say. Oh. Oh, you're gonna lose. Look at this guy. No, leave me be. Kill him. Kill him for me, please. I wish I remembered who that dude was. Who? Die, bitch. Yo, ruffian. Fortify luck. Huh. No idea what luck does.
Yes.
You may speak.
Pants, it is this guy, yeah. Lasami. I'm just curious, do you have his pants? No?
Yes.
Maybe I missed it. Because up here was the Lasami. I was right, yeah. Lasami cave dwelling. Where are the pants? They have to be in here somewhere. They have to be. Hmm. Who do the pants? Where are they? Come on. Um, maybe I just have to talk to the guy again? The man with no pants. He's out here somewhere. Is he like in the water or something? Yeah, there he is. Do I need to like bribe this dude? Make him like me more so I can his pants back? This is the most important quest in the game. Fuck the narrator, all that shit. I gotta get this man's pants back. Like, you know,
Wealth beyond measure.
he needs his pants. I can't do anything more. Maybe if I bribe him. Bro, really? I gave you 100 gold, man. God damn, you really gotta persuade him. I don't want to spend 300 gold on this guy's pants, but oh, I should make that potion. The potion of beautification. I bet I can make it. I know there's some potion in this game that lets you like fortifies your personality. Is it in the foundry? The formulary? Um, doesn't say, but yeah, I might just be able to. Like they often they say what they do. There we go. Fortify personality. I can get 2 fortify personality. Come on. So crush fiber and maybe something else that I have in here. Come on, I've got to have something. Restore personality. Maybe. It's not exactly what I want, but possible. Let's try it. It's going to take 3. Let's bring the bag out of my... Still in here. Yeah, nice, okay. Still got the bag in the bag. Okay, so it was Heather and crush fiber. Drain speed. No, I don't want that. Hmm. Comberry? This is dumb trying everything. I don't know what I'm doing. Diamonds. Diamonds are pretty, but fortify your personality. Oh, I feel like I've seen this recipe somewhere too. I might have just not written it down. Oh well.
Matsera,
I will
you may
just
speak.
persuade you through my... Unless I have a fortify personality potion. No, I sold it. Because I'm stupid. Okay.
Quickly.
Damn, you are pathetic. God damn it, fine. I'll bribe you with 100 gold. I'll do anything to get the pants back. He's like hard to persuade too. This guy is on his high horse. I would kill him if I could, but he doesn't own these pants. And
Welcome
also,
to
he's in the middle of town.
Morrowind,
That'd probably be a bad idea. There we go. 200 gold for the pants. He's gonna give me like some. I don't know. He's gonna give me like some scuttle or something. But it's worth it. No, for my honor, I will fulfill my promise to you, good sir. Ah! He gives me the leaves. Oh my god. Uh, me burning $200. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Okay. Tears. Okay. You know what? Oh well, I did a good thing. I helped someone out. I think. Do I want to go to the egg mine? I'm vaguely interested. I mean, I don't have a quest that takes me there, though. I'm just worried. I don't want to go to a bunch of places and then I'll have a quest to do it. But oftentimes, usually, if you have a quest and you do it already, it's like they'll be like, "Oh, you already did it." So I don't know. I'm kind of intrigued by the egg mine. Apparently, they have some shady business going on down there. What's going on? I want to do it. I want to do it. At first, I was like, "Oh, it's blighted creatures. Kind of interesting, but not super interesting." But now it's apparently blighted creatures is just what they're saying. Yo, I got the papers.
what do you want? There is someone watching me.
My
I can
papers,
tell.
man. See this? Egg mine pass. I'm a worker. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can do some stuff I haven't done in this game before. Pickpocketing. Here, watch this, watch this. Hide. Spend all of my mana. Fucking hell. Ah. Let me just go sleep in this guy's bed. God damn it. I need to pay to get my illusion up. Like, okay. Okay. Come on now. Come on. You see me? And now yet. And now yet. Oh, come on. I'm the worst illusionist in the world. Fucking hell, dude. I'm just gonna kill this guy.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
No, nobody saw that crime, right? that how that works? No. No, I'm fucked. God damn it. Tears. Get in the egg mine. Hey, maybe this is just telling me that I shouldn't be here yet. Like there's a quest I should wait for to do this egg mine. Okay. I'm gonna try one more time. This is it. Final attempts to get in here. Don't work, it don't work. I will come back later. I just don't want to push it too far. Come on, just turn invisible. What is my illusion at? I mean, it's 16. Like, that's a 16% chance to do it. So that's really fair that I'm not casting the spell. Okay, I'm done with the egg mine. I'm done. It's not meant to be as of yet. Just not meant to be. That's okay. Sleep. Sleep, eat, drink. It's the way of the world. Okay. To Ald Velothi, I suppose. Look, there's like a house over there. Come on, let's check it out. What's going on? Now what's this? What's this now? Vabdas hut. Hello. He's got a name, Vaba Amos. Oh, he's cute. Hello. Darius is one who wants my husband's land. Yeah, fuck Darius. I'm on your side. You have the cutest pet in the game. Damn, what's Shanna doing? 9 eggs? Damn. It's on that egg grind. Who's your husband? Shile Vabdas.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I'm really intrigued by you. You seem really cool. Fuck Darius. Get him out of there. He does not deserve your land. What's a rat? Nick sounds. I'll go thin cool. That's where I want to be. Oh, there's little islands on the edge. It's kind of cool. Whoa, look at that. Wow, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. Damn. It looks dwarven, but oh, so I wonder if all Velothia is a dwarven ruins? That looks Daedric. Those look really neat, dwarven ruins. I feel like I haven't seen them ruins like that before. Oh shit. Okay. I can do that. I'm the bridge troll. What in the world? You're not meant to do that. It's not part of the deal. Man, that was gonna be epic, and you were gonna fight me on the bridge. Instead, it's weird as hell. Die. There we go. This weapon is so good, man. I can't believe I got this weapon. I love it. Green lichen. Fortified personality. There we go. Speak of the devil. That's exactly what I needed. Oh, no. I'm fucked. I'm just fucked. I don't know what to say. When's my last save? Recently, I think. I'm not even gonna stop it. Holy shit. I guess I do have a 50% magic weakness. That's probably not helping. But holy shit, dude. Okay, you need to be paused. You get paused and slaughtered instantly. God damn. She's crazy. Cracked. Absolutely cracked. Melted my health bar. Like that. Okay, you guys. Round 2. Come here. Come on. Cross the bridge. You can do it. You can do it. No, you can do it, man. I promise. Oh. I just want an epic bridge battle. It's so much to ask for. There we go. Good job. Oh, yikes. Ah! Okay, okay, okay. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Where's Medusa? There we go. There we go. Okay. Fucking hell. Can I soul trap you? That'd be so cool. No, I should kill you. I should kill you. There we go. There we go. Nice. Yeah, very nice. I want to do soul trap, but I think I need more skill in mysticism. My mysticism is it's too low. I fail it way too often. You know, I do have those scrolls though. I think they just work every time. Damn, you didn't have shit. You were scary though. Ah, mages, man. No joke. I bet these are just some bandits hanging about, up to no good. Iron War Axe. Yeah, not really much going on over here, but hey, they're dead. Never again to plague these lands with their foul, foul presence. Their foter. They're probably stealing people's eggs, man. Can't have that. Not have that. Oh, maybe Aldlothi isn't. I think that's just some Dwemer ruins. They look really cool though, man. Like, whoa, I want to go there. I'm not gonna go there now, though. I'm just looking about. Tomb. I mean, I don't care about the tomb right now. I'm gonna keep going onward to Aldlothi. Oh, hello, Scrib. Die. There we go. There's a fellow. It's been a while. See some fire bite. I need like a nice good attack spell. Over encumbered? Fucking hell. Black Heart Blight. I think I have a restore. Fucking hell, he's crazy. Damn. Okay. Why is this one so much stronger than usual? Or maybe my fire bite spell just sucks. I should use Cloud Cleaver. Could be that, honestly. Ah! Okay, chill, 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 chill. Oh my god. Um. No! That was dumb. I shouldn't have quick saved. I always quick save when I'm about to get slaughtered. Make a big save. What am I trying to cast? Oh my god. I was just like, oh, little old Nick sound. Easy peasy. Gets blighted and fucking annihilated. I should get more Scrib Jelly too. Scrib Jelly is very valuable, considering it's anti-blight. I'm just gonna slam some healing potions. Oh, I right-clicked. I don't know if I like that. Oh god. The game is not happy. God damn it. No. Yeah, sometimes this game just freezes my computer if I do something it doesn't like. Like everything's working, but I can't click out of the game. Or maybe. Stupid message. Yeah, I can't find the Imperial Broadsword. Bad. Hmm. Okay.